Good day, Madam and Sir. I am Almaricha Limania Samsona, 36 years old. I have one daughter, 16 years old. I am undergrad of midwifery course. In my first employment, I finished my contract for 2 years. And my second employment, I also finished my employment. And my third employment, suddenly I also break my contract, and because of a little bit problem for my family, that's why I'm going back in the Philippines. After that one, I also find a new employment in Hong Kong, and suddenly I also stay for 3 years and 6 months for them. Thank you.
Good day, Almaris.
Yes, I'm good.
How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
So, why do you want to go back again in Hong Kong?
Because to earn money and to support my family.
So, are you married?
Yes, ma'am.
How many kids do you have?
I have one daughter.
So, you want daughter. So, who will look after your daughter if you are in Hong Kong?
My father and my mother.
Okay, so anyway, your daughter is old enough, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay. Can you please tell me your experience working in Hong Kong?
I also do for gardening, washing the car, ironing, cleaning, and cooking, and do for marketing and taking care of the kids.
For how long have you been working in Hong Kong?
8 years, madam.
In 8 years. So for how many employers? Because you had worked for 8 years. How many family?
4, ma'am. Four employers.
Okay, so for your first employment, you finished your 2 years contract.
Yes,
Why
ma'am.
did not renew your contract?
Because my employer told me that they will go for you in London. Then suddenly I find my work and sign another contract.
Okay, so they for good in London. And then your second employer, you finished your 2 years contract.
Yes.
So why you did not renew again?
And after that one, she said she cannot do the this to sign again the other contract. That's why they said I will find another employer. That's why I find again.
Okay, and you have the third employment.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you please tell me your third employment experience?
I experienced, I think, more than 1 year and half only, because suddenly we have a little bit problem in the Philippines because of my family. That's why I break my contract and go back to Philippines.
Okay, and then your last employment, you go back work again in Hong Kong.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can you please tell me your experience?
I also finished my contract for 3 years, and then suddenly my employer told me to renew my contract, and then I renew. But suddenly before that, after that one, they said they cannot again continue for my visa because they don't have already how to say that work in Hong Kong. They will go back to India. That's why they already stopped my visa, ma'am.
Okay, so they lost your job.
Yes.
Okay. So can you speak Cantonese?
A little, ma'am.
A little.
Yes, ma'am.
This employer are all a Chinese employer.
Indian, ma'am.
You had worked with the Indian
Yes.
family. Okay, so you cook Indian foods or or Chinese foods?
Both, ma'am. So they eat also Chinese and they eat also Indian food.
Okay. So you have experience for taking care of your children? Is there any children?
Yes, ma'am. My parents have 3 kids.
Okay. So, and how about newly born baby?
No, ma'am.
No, but you have it experience.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you love kids?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to take care of a newly born babies?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you are a college level with a midwifery course, I know that you know how to take care of a newly born babies.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can you please tell me on how can you manage your work while taking care of the children? For example, an employer have 2 children, a newborn and a 3-year-old. How can you manage while taking care of these 2 kids while doing the housework?
If the baby is sleeping and then after I finish the baby, that is the time to do the manage and do the house cleaning.
Good. Can you do also marketing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, Maurice, if the employer who wants to hire you and they have pets like dogs, cats, and kids or children, are you willing?
Yes, ma'am. I am willing.
Are you promised to finish your 2 years contract?
I promise to finish my contract, ma'am.
Okay. So, what can you promise to your future employer?
I promise to my future employer to be honest to them. I give my loyal and my hard working for whole the family of my employer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maurice. Good luck.
Thank you, ma'am.